This little change could make all the difference. Think about this. The only contact with the golf club that we have is by our grip. Guys, welcome back to a brand new video. This is Wednesday Wisdom. Welcome to the channel if you are brand new to Alex Elliott Golf. Hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Please do comment that down below. If you are brand new, please do consider hitting that big red button. That's the one down here, guys. I really would appreciate it. I would love you to be part of this family, help this channel grow. And at any point, obviously, if you are enjoying the content, please do hit that thumbs up button. Right, without further ado, it's now time to get into this little change. It's gonna make big difference. Grip pressure. Grip pressure is, for me, one of the most overlooked areas throughout the whole golf game. No matter if we're brand new to the game, no matter if we're literally an elite player, we never really think about our grip pressure. But if you look at all the top players, Tiger Woods, Nicholas, Rahm, DJ Woods, their hands and their forearms look so relaxed on the golf club. Now, we go to people that start the game or that people see at club level, they're strangling this golf club to the point at which it really affects the rest of the body. So if we've got hold of a golf club now with a very light grip pressure, this allows us to release the club, this allows our whole body to be nice and relaxed, and then we're generally going to move better. But if we are somebody that strangles this golf club, this really makes it hard to move the whole body. As soon as we put a lot of tension on this golf club, we put tension in the forearms, we put tension into the shoulders, tension into the upper body, and it becomes what looks like a very wooden movement of the golf club. You look at any professional, guys, I want you to go and watch the TV. Me and we've had golf back on the TV last week at the Charles Schwab. It was so good to actually see some golf back. I know you asked you on Monday's video what you thought of all that, and if you didn't watch that, just comment down below. What did you think of the golf being back on TV? I think it's great. It gives us all something to watch, although it is a little strange, and I did quite laugh when Justin Thomas gave it one of these when there was no crowd. But my point with this was, I was watching them and just thinking, well, they all look so relaxed, and how can I get you guys to be exactly the same? So I've come up with two drills. Okay, one is something that I want you to do in a practice swing during your range session, and the second one is what I want you to use as an analogy. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a T-peg. The pointy end we're going to put down, okay? Point down. So you're going to place it in between your glove hand and your non-glove hand, just as I'm doing there in that close-up. So as we're doing that, we're creating something which feels like a bit of an obstacle between our right and left hand. And for me, all this tension comes when we're gripping it with both hands really strong. So if I make some practice swings now, really strangle this golf club, with want of a better word, it's really uncomfortable with the T-peg. I'm pressing the T-peg from my middle of my right palm into my left thumb as a right-handed player. But if I now relax my hands on the golf club, I can now make some swings. I don't really realise the T-peg's there. I know it's there, but there's no real feeling of uncomfort. And I just thought, well, what better way to try and train to relax the hands? Simply just placing that T-peg in there and just feeling as though we don't put too much pressure between the left and the right hand, squeezing them together, as we all have been doing. I'm guilty of it too, out on the golf course. So I don't want you to hit any golf balls with that. I want you to put that in there, have a few reps of the golf shot in between each shot. Then we're going to walk into a shot, take the T-peg out, and now we're going to hit the shot. Really trying to feel like we take that feeling of our hands being relaxed on the golf club when we have the T-peg in there. So now, when we hit the shot away, and honestly, the feeling through the golf club, the feeling of strike, and just the way your body reacts to that feeling of being relaxed. Take your game from here to up here. Now, okay, we could go around the golf course and put that T-peg in. That's obviously something that's realistic, and we could do that. But what would be a really great analogy to actually stick to out on the golf course? Okay. This is going to sound far-fetched now, but as I was watching the golf, I was actually cooking some spaghetti. And I thought, well, this spaghetti is really quite brittle. If you put your hands on it and you put it in there and you break it, it all snaps. If you touch it softly and gripped it softly, you could pretty much move it around without snapping it. So exactly the same analogy on this golf club right now. Imagine we've got some tubes of spaghetti. We've got them in our hands, and we're going to feel like we make some golf swings now and we don't want to break the spaghetti. Sorry if anybody's Italian out there watching it. I was just thinking, what is the best way to put this across to you? One, taking it from a drill. Two, how do I apply this out on the golf course? So all I want you to feel now is, out on the golf course, guys, don't break the spaghetti. And you'll notice here, look at my forearms are relaxed. Look at my shoulders relaxed. I make a golf swing. And okay, this is another point. We make a golf swing, which looks like, you know, when we're just messing around with our friends and go, oh yeah, just gonna hit some away, and yeah, I'm nice and relaxed and practice swing. We start to do that on the actual golf shot. Like, this is what we're trying to do. Be relaxed, enjoy it. And having good grip pressure is something that we overlook. And this will really help us. So, all I'm thinking now, don't break the spaghetti, nice and relaxed. Why haven't I told you this sooner? Sorry guys, I'm sorry. So I hope this week's Wednesday Wisdom is short, it's sharp, it gets straight to the point, and it's really simple. Two ways. One, place the T-peg just in here and feel like we're not putting too much pressure between the left and the right hand, and that'll really help relax our whole body, which will generally help us play better. And think about it this way. Every time we played our good golf, it's felt like we've not done anything wrong, and it's felt like we've not done much at all. It's just happened. Well, being more relaxed is going to help that happen more often. Then use the spaghetti drill. Okay, sounds a bit silly that now, Alex, but you get my analogy. Spaghetti, when it's uncooked, I didn't specify that before, when it's uncooked, it is really brittle. So we've got to handle it with care. Same with the golf club. Feel like we don't put too much sharp pressure down on it. Now, it's that part of the channel where we're going to have a look at a few comments, because obviously I love interacting with you guys. So if you've got anything, and I say this all the time, anything that you're worried about in your golf game, or might sound, feel like to you, it's a bit of a silly question. There's no silly question. Just pop them down below and I'll be either answer them directly on YouTube, or we'll bring some of them out on the channel, because it's super cool to bring them out. Okay, so this one comes from, this drill will really improve a golf swing, and this is the pitching drill from this week's, or I should say last week's, Short Game Saturday. This comes from Neil Bradshaw, and he says, great tip mate again. So frustrating when I play the whole hole so well, then I pitch or chip to the green so badly. This tip has transformed my golf game. Neil, so happy for you to actually improve that area of the game. It's something that we don't want to spend much time in really, because it's hard. It sounds silly this, moving a golf club at a slow speed is sometimes harder than a fast speed, because we haven't got the length of the swing to compensate. Next one comes from Gravner, really hope I'm pronouncing that right. Watching your tips regularly from Sunday in Dubai, been very helpful in improving my game. I'm surely spending some time at your academy next time I visit the UK. How do I contact you? Well, I've actually commented back to you on there and given you my email address. Only thing I'm going to say is, it's going to be a little bit colder than Dubai. But I can't wait for you to come over here and actually start working your golf game. So guys, like I say, if you've got any questions on your golf game, I'm here to help. So put them down below and I'll happily answer them either directly or on the YouTube video. So that is all we have time for, guys, on this week's Wednesday Wisdom. Please join me for Thursday Throwback, because it is, well, slamming good.